Hello, my name is Bridget Finclair and I'm an author and spiritual teacher. I'm also a psychotherapist and hypnotherapist and used to work in London's Harley Street. My novel, Red Dress, is about a stressed-out career mum, Katie, who's burning out and disenchanted with her successful life. She sets out on a path of healing and spiritual awakening, and as everything in Red Dress is authentic, you can follow some of Katie's journey for yourself. The book is a witty and entertaining story, and you can buy it anywhere that books are sold, on Amazon or in bookstores across America, England and Europe. You can buy the Kindle version online wherever you live in the world. You may also be interested in my life-changing program, The Bone Circle, a unique transformational training that helps you to heal the past, be fully present, and create the life you love. Please feel free to find out more at bridgetfinclair.com. That's BRIDGET for Freddie, INKLAIRE. Okay. Please find a comfortable place now to sit back and listen to this recording. Please do not listen while you're driving or operating machinery. This is important. This is a deep relaxation, a healing, a guided meditation, and a self-hypnosis. So find yourself somewhere quiet where you can sit or relax, where you won't be interrupted. Turn your phone off or leave it somewhere else and really give yourself this time. Now, as you make yourself comfortable, you can allow those eyelids to gently close over those eyes. And I don't know how deep you go, if you go deeper now or deeper in a moment. If you go 10 times deeper relaxed or 20 times deeper. And you can imagine what it would be like to relax completely and fully. Like a warm, comfortable feeling, deeper and deeper relaxed. And you can allow those shoulders to drop and that forehead to smooth right out. Just like smoothing out a bedsheet. You can let the jaw relax and even the teeth and the tongue. That neck can relax and those shoulders can drop. And I don't know which shoulder is going to drop the most or going to relax the most, whether it's the right shoulder that's the right one or whether it's the one that's left that's right. But whichever one's left will be the right one as you begin to relax deeper and deeper. And I wonder how quickly that relaxation in your shoulders can flow all the way down the arms to the fingers and thumbs. And you might notice certain sensations, like a tingling or a warmth that lets you know it's okay to let go. And as you begin to trust that feeling more and more, you can surrender and just allow yourself to sink deeper down into the chair or the place where you're sitting or reclining, as if you could melt like ice cream on a warm summer's day. Or like butter on hot toast, loose and limp and relaxed, and your arms can become heavier and heavier, more and more relaxed, limp and loose. And that feeling of relaxation can carry on down from the tops of the shoulders through the rib cage, through the spine, into the small of the back, and into the belly and all through all the internal organs. And as you relax, you release. And as you release, you let go of tension, let go of stress, even let go of thoughts as you relax the brain. And with each velvety, soft breath that you take, you can relax deeper in the comfort of knowing what it's like to let go, to feel so comfortable and good. And with each word I speak, you can find yourself drifting, just like a leaf that detaches from a tree and drifts gently on the breeze turning over so slowly and moving from side to side as it makes its way down, all the way down to the forest floor, where the roots of the tree swirl and whirl and go deeply down into the earth. And you can relax your hips and your pelvic area, and that comfort can ooze and ease through the bones and the muscles and the cells of the body and the spaces in between, flowing into the legs, over the knees, the shins and the calves, and even into the feet, and even those toes can relax very, very deeply. Just as if every cell of your body was on vacation, resting, relaxing in a beautiful place. And in a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 3, and with each number, you can double that relaxation, going deeper and deeper, as if you were going down in an elevator, or as if you were stepping down beautiful steps, and you can find yourself in a beautiful place. It could be somewhere in nature, or a beautiful room, or a familiar spot, one of your favourite places. So, 1, drifting down now, going deeper and deeper, doubling that relaxation. And 2, going deeper still, almost there. And 3, doubling it again. And whether you're going down steps or whether you're in an elevator, as you arrive now, you notice that you're in this beautiful place, quite magically. And you look around and find somewhere to sit or recline. So go there now to that place where you can sit or recline. It won't take very long. And as you sit down, notice you can relax even deeper. And while you're relaxing, my voice will go with you. And as you turn these words over in that powerful mind of yours, you can use that mind for a change, for positive change. You can do that, can't you? Some parts of the world have very hot summers and cold winters. And in the heat of summer, forests or bush can catch fire. And it's so hot. Yet in winter, that same forest can be covered in snow or frost. And I find that fascinating. And when there is a forest fire, the firefighters don't always know what set it ablaze in the first place. But once the flames take hold, within minutes, those wildfires spread over huge tracts of land. The bigger the fire grows, the more it spreads, and the hotter it becomes. And the hotter it becomes, the more it burns, devastating everything in its wake. Whole forests, entire mountainsides, can burn for days, especially if the flames are fanned by high winds and dry conditions. And once those fires are out of control, they're almost impossible to stop. Sometimes praying for the winds to stop and the rains to come is the best option. If weather conditions can change, it's easier to get that fire under control. And I've often pondered what sparked those huge roaring fires. Was it a broken glass bottle magnifying the sun? Or a careless traveller with a cigarette? Perhaps someone lit a fire to cook and it ran out of control. I've known of huge fires started by a car accident, the whole bush ablaze within seconds. I wonder if you can imagine just how intense the heat is, or the billowing smoke rising several meters above and drifting for miles around. Sometimes so thick it covers the sun, that makes it appear blood red. There must be a ferocious roaring of flames, a crackling of dry brush, and the crash of trees falling. White and grey smoke with burning colours beneath. Crimson, cherry, tangerine and golden flames licking the skies, setting it ablaze. I marvel at the firefighters with their thick jackets and protective clothing and their hats and their hoses and their engines and their sirens, which seem so small against the forest blaze and which seem to be so useless against the inferno. And then, of course, we hear the helicopters overhead coming to the rescue, carrying huge bags of water behind them. These pilots are so skilled, hovering over water to scoop it up wherever they can, then carrying it through the skies to release the precious load over 100-meter high flames. And there can be several helicopters and several trips. But sometimes it takes days to get the fire under control. And sometimes those fires seem to rage forever. And once out, though charred and still smoking, for quite a while to come, eventually it cools down. And once winter arrives, that moon-like landscape of grey ash and black char is covered in white frost or pristine snow. And that always amazes me. And after a long, hard winter, when the ground is hard, when nothing grows and everything is deathly still, suddenly, one day, out of nowhere, spring arrives, and with it, the sun and the great thaw. And as the ice and snow begin to melt away, incredible Mother Nature shows us the power of renewal and rebirth. New shoots of green sprout forth. The undergrowth regenerates. And by summer, the forest is alive with diversity. Over time, animals and birds return, and everything is reset, regenerated, vibrant, restored, and full of life. And I wonder if you can imagine, using that powerful mind of yours, what it would be like if your body was ablaze, with colours of ochre, gold, tangerine and cherry, the flames within your body growing hotter as the heat intensifies and spreads. And what would it be like if you were able to put out that fire? What would it be like if you could douse it, even watch it move through winter into spring? Using that powerful mind of yours, you can imagine, can't you? You could picture the colours throughout your body, through the outline of your skin all the way in, and glowing around the body, deep cherry reds, growing brighter in some places, turning coral and amber. And if there are any areas of discomfort or pain, you might see them as crimson. And as those flames are doused, you could watch that body of yours with those red hot colours slowly changing. And as it's changing, it's healing and cooling. So just imagine now the reds beginning to lighten at the edges at first, perhaps to burnt orange, and then patches here and there turning amber. And as the amber spreads, and as the colours transmute, you might notice any discomfort that you might have had beginning to ease and ebb away as the colours shift. And now your body could be filled with amber and begin to shift slowly to lemon yellow. And I don't know where that lemon yellow starts. And you can watch it spread, can't you? Watching the amber disappear, replaced by lemon. And any discomfort is receding now as it fades and fades into the lemon. And I don't know whether it's round the edges or from the centre or just small spots, but just looking at it now, it's beginning to turn to lime. And as the lime spreads throughout the entire body and mind, you're starting to feel better and better. Then in amongst the lime, there's an area of emerald green, gently forming and slowly spreading like ink in water, seeping into the bones, into the joints, into the various systems of the body. It's washing and coating and healing every cell, every muscle, every fibre, and the spaces in between. The lush green of new shoots, the green of spring, the green for go, green for safe, green for healing, and green for the heart chakra. And you can watch that body turn emerald. And just as it becomes emerald, you just notice how good that feels, how comfortable you are. Until the whole body begins to take on a bluish jade tinge. Gently cooling, shifting, changing. And I wonder how quickly it shifts again to turquoise, with patches of aqua, dissolving the turquoise and spreading until the edges or the centre become sea blue, spreading to the arms and the legs and the head and the torso and all the internal organs. And as these changes take place, that fire is doused and all discomfort is vanishing as you become more relaxed, more comfortable, more at ease. And you can imagine, can't you, blue like a vast expanse of summer sky, turning quietly, just around the edges, to pale pastel blue, beginning to spread throughout the body. And just as the body is filled with pastel blue, you notice a hint of violet beginning to make its way through the body until all the blue is gone. And just as if it's being watered down, the colour of the entire body fades to pale blue and keeps fading until it's ice blue white, like an iceberg. The whole body cool, strong, reaching deep under the surface. And as those colours return to normal now, just like spring, everything can regenerate, can't it? And just like a forest, that body of yours can be vibrant, verdant, full of vitality, restored. Mother Nature has a way of fighting back. When you were a kid, you might have sprained your ankle, and perhaps it hurt at first or swelled. But in a short time, as if by magic, that swelling went down, and with it the redness, and with it the pain, until not very long afterwards, I bet you were up and running about in the playground and riding your bike or playing in the park, and you'd forgotten all about it. And one day the ankle was so perfect, just like new, that you'd forgotten you'd ever injured it. And that's the beauty of the body. Because everybody's body has a body of knowledge, know-how, and knows how to heal, how to restore balance, how to restore health, how to restore well-being. And your body can do that right now. I want you to imagine now a big flat TV screen in front of you. And I'd like you to project a picture of yourself exactly how you don't want to be. Chronically inflamed, not well, perhaps even uncomfortable or in pain. It's not a nice picture, is it? You probably don't want to see that. And you don't want the people that care about you to see it either, do you? So let it fade and let it go. Now, I'd love you to project a picture of exactly how you do want to be. Healthy, healed, and well in every way. Do that now. Now notice what that looks like. Notice your posture, the smile on your face. Notice where you are and who you're with and what you're doing. Now I'd like you to notice that there are dials at the bottom of that screen. And I want you to adjust the picture so the balance is just right. You can turn up the volume and the brightness and sharpen the image right now. This is your new picture. Now let that new picture fade. Now, bring up the old picture. It's even worse now, isn't it? And now you can have an interesting experience. You can take the new picture and shrink it down. That picture of how you'd like to be. Shrink it down and place it in the bottom left-hand corner of that old picture. In a moment, I'm going to make a whoosh sound. And using that powerful mind of yours, that imagination, I'd like you to imagine that small, new picture swishing across the screen and filling it, while the old one shrinks down behind and vanishes. So let's do that now. 1, 2, 3. Now I want you to do that again. Bring up the old picture and put the new picture down in the bottom left-hand corner. We're going to swish it again, filling up the screen while the old one shrinks and disappears, and we can do that now. 1, 2, 3. So the screen is filled with that new picture. Let it fade. And we're going to do a similar thing, but this time with the new picture in the top right-hand corner. You're going to swish it across the screen one more time, but this time that old picture is destroyed. And it's gone, 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 deleted and gone in the trash can of your mind. And the screen will be filled with the new picture. So let's do that now. Place new picture in the top right-hand corner. 1, 2, 3. And all that's left is that wonderful new picture filling the screen. The old one's gone, 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 deleted and gone. You didn't need it anyway. You don't want it anymore. It's in the trash can of your mind. All that's left is that wonderful picture. Now, you might notice there are steps leading up to that screen, and you can climb up those steps and into the screen and be that person and notice how it feels. You can even say it out loud to yourself. This is the real you. This is your blueprint. And you can take that picture and blow your breath into it to give it life and place it in your heart and mind. And now, if you like to, you could imagine that picture is just the start. And you can step into it as if it's happening now, as if it's real. Do that now. And this time, it can be a movie. And you can watch and feel your life unfold just the way you'd like it to, with energy and vibrancy and well-being. And you can even instruct your subconscious mind to create this vision, and it will go to work following the path to that vision. Day by day, you grow stronger. Day by day, you get better. Day by day, you notice positive little changes that let you know you're on that path to exactly how you want to be. Healthy, well, and enjoying life. I'm going to count from 1 to 10. With each number, relax deeper and deeper. I'm going to give you a rest from the sound of my voice, and then you'll hear my voice again. 1 and 2, letting go. 3 and 4, relaxing even more. 5 and 6, deeper you go. 7, doubling it again. And 8, all the way down, so comfortable and well. And 9 and 10. Just become aware of the sound of my voice. In this deep space, you're integrating everything that you've learned, everything that mind of yours has seen. In this deep and special sleep, your own healing forces are switched on. Checking, healing, resourcing. In a moment, I'm going to count from 10 back up to 1, and when I get to 1, you'll be fully awake, fully alert, and fully aware with your eyes open. You'll feel good about yourself and within yourself, and you'll feel positive. 10 and 9 and 8 coming up now. 7 and 6 and 5, more and more alerts, more and more aware. 4, coming back to the room where you started and the time of day. 3, coming back into your body. 2, waking up now. And 1, eyes open. Thank you for listening to this hypnotic induction. You can listen to it as often as you like. And thank you for listening to me, Bridget Finclair, author and spiritual teacher.